Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Spain, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Martin Ødegaard. Hamsik. They must take the lead here. Nicely saved. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Kimmich. Now with Ginola. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Edwin van der Sar. Son. Ruud Gullit. Del Piero. And well off target in the end. Good pressure from the defender to put him off. Emmanuel Petit. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? They're making it simple for the keeper in the end. Hamsik. Son. Hamsik. Anthony. Will it be? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Joan Capdevila. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. David Ginola. The clearance wasn't decisive. Danger averted for now. Toni Kroos. Now Son. And he's in. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway following the equaliser. Son. Now with Ginola. Well, they keep working away. Can he put them in front? Smuggled away. Alessandro Del Piero. Edwin van der Sar. Marek Hamsik. Hamsik. And now back with the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. David Ginola. Anthony. Kimmich. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Anthony. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he? Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
On the scent of a winner, and that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid, and they face Al-Hilal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Went in strongly, decisively. Pedro on the move. Joshua Kimmich. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, look at this again. The movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Ginola. And he has options available. Making sure nothing came of it. Kimmich. Chance to do damage. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, threat over for now. Son. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Ødegaard. Now Son. Ginola. And nothing comes of it. Valverde. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. No, high-quality defending. Heung-min Son. Moving forward effectively. Ginola. This could level it. Can they cover up? Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Martin Ødegaard. Eusebio. Eusebio. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Hamšík. Now with Kimmich. Now Son. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Valverde. 10 minutes to go then. Shevchenko. Barnes. It might be on for them. Can he finish them off? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Hamšík. Now with Kimmich. Getting forward. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Al-Naser facing Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. Given away by Real Madrid. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Hamšík. Heung-min Son. Rafael Marquez. Gareth Bale. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Bale. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Emmanuel Petit. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Williams. Anthony. Now with Kimmich. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. David Ginola. Ødegaard. Just knocked it out of there. Must take the lead here. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again. And the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area. Just poor defending all round.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Gareth Bale. Clears it away. David Ginola. Real Madrid have given us away. Son. Not the most confident clearance. Well, not away properly. And the attack fizzling out. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. A danger here as he runs at them. Kimmich. Now with Hamšík. And the clearance by Park.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big...
And he's in. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And Zambrota able to deal with the danger. Eusebio. This could be the equaliser. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Real Madrid, and they face Dynamo Kiev.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
David Ginola. Kimmich. It's with Petit. And stopping the danger. Son. On to Hamšík. And Benzema at the hub of this. A glorious chance. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Ginola. Anthony. Oh, genuine chance. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway following the equaliser. Theo Hernandez. Well, possibilities in the centre. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Marek Hamšík. Iniesta. And a struggle to get it away properly. David Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. And in the perfect position to read it. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. And he clears the danger. Son. Making sure nothing came of it. That is that for the first half here. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Son. Well, can he put it away? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Anthony. Hamšík so masterful when on the ball, but what will he do next? Aware of the threat, solving the problem. He's got to score! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Hamšík. Joshua Kimmich. It's with Ødegaard. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Son. Hamšík. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Son. Martin Ødegaard. And Marquez able to deal with the threat. Will he finish? Well, what a stop that was. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And just 5 minutes remaining. Well, couldn't keep it. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, what?
And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Marek Hamšík. Joshua Kimmich. Good work to win the ball back by United. Roberto Carlos. Now, Son. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Well, nothing comes of it. Valverde. Moving forward effectively. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. Martin Ødegaard. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Excellent defending. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Hamšík. Anthony. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And just wide with the header. Zambrotta. And on to Marquez. And Valverde. It's with Ødegaard. Pelé. Now Roberto Carlos. Now Son. Oh, and turned onto the woodwork. That is that for the first half here. Second half underway, with United looking to build upon a largely positive first half showing. Making progress. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. Emmanuel Petit. Son. Now with Hamšík. Well, a long-range efforts, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Hamšík. Anthony. Ødegaard. Federico Valverde. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's there for him. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Joshua Kimmich. Now with Zambrotta. And Kimmich. Zambrotta. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? They just couldn't play that decisive ball. Federico Valverde. And Real with the ball again. United come away with it. Hamšík. Martin Ødegaard. Not the pass he had in mind. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Son. Hamsik. Now with Kimmich. And on to Ginola. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Lampard. Federico Valverde. Keeping the ball moving. Garincha. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Did well to clear it away. Rivaldo. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Son. Anthony. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Carlos Alberto, significant clearance. Clears it away. Valverde. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But they took care of the situation defensively. Ginola. On to Son. And back with Ginola. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
So inching towards half-time and Barca with the lead. Stuart, what strikes you about what they've put into the first half?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. Vincent Kompany. Carlos Alberto. Garincha. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Now, options are plenty. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Well, we're into the final half hour. Martinez. Rivaldo. Frank Lampard. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Barcelona ceding possession. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Carlos Alberto lets them breathe again for now.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance. Maybe two.
We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Federico Valverde. Here's Valverde. Can he find the right pass? But timely defense. And the final whistle has sounded. The end of the game here. A win for Barcelona. Their fans are going to be happy about that.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
It's in the game.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Into the advanced position. And a confident clearance. I think they were expecting a bit more from that attack. Zambrotta. Anthony. David Ginola. Anthony. And that brings the attack to an end. Ronaldo. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Gianluca Zambrotta. Anthony. Now with Ginola. Anthony. Anthony. And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Hamšík. David Ginola. Real find themselves in a position of menace. He must finish! And foiled only by the crossbar. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, what about this? He reacts brilliantly. He's so sharp there. That's a very good goal.
Well, the half-time interval fast approaching, and it's so far so good for Real Madrid, certainly. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. They're only...
Can he get one back? Spot on with that tackle. And so it is, the first half story has been written. A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Griezmann. Ronaldo. He's going forward well here. Griezmann, and to reduce the deficit. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Anthony. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Anthony. Zambrotta. And support available. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Can he put it away? Ronaldo. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Martin Ødegaard. Griezmann. Just 15 minutes remaining. Strong challenge from Petit.
Well, Real certainly haven't been at their best, but they might just get one more big chance to draw level here. Their fans certainly think so. Just listen to them.
We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Griezmann. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Fluminense, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Gianluca Zambrotta. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Zambrotta. Scholes. And on to Cole. Ginola. On to Forlan. And they might forge ahead. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Anthony. Now with Kimmich. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Petit. Marek Hamšík. Now Son. He's in here. Well, borderline offside, but correct. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Kimmich. Son. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? And clears the danger. David Ginola. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Well, very effective play in possession. Danger averted for now. And now it's Hamšík. Cole. Diego Forlan. Scholes. Good tackle. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Ginola. Scholes. Now with Zambrotta. Paul Scholes. Into the final 20 minutes. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Anthony. David Ginola. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Lucio. And on to Cole. This attack, can he put them in front? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So there we have it, 2-1. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
ਉਹ ਗੇਮ ਦੇ ਪੁਜਾਰੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਭਾਈ
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Liverpool taking on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Must take the lead here. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Cleared away comprehensively. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Laurent Blanc. Iniesta. Ginola. Son. Now with Ginola. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Hamšík. Now with Ginola. Now Son. Heung-min Son. Ginola. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Xavi. Iniesta. Son. Edwin van der Sar. Kimmich. Anthony. Now, options are plenty. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Patient build-up at the moment. Can they cover up? Just the clearance that was needed. Hamšík. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Son. Well, we're into the final half hour. Gianluca Zambrotta. Anthony. Martin Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. And a good take under duress there. Petit. Hamšík. Ginola. Real chance. Good piece of defending. And in with a real chance. And back to Van der Sar. Just 10 minutes to go. And snuffed out the danger immediately.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they...
Oh, in with a chance! And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Marek Hamšík. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
It's in the game.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
He's in here. Nicely saved. Moussa Diaby. On to Ibrahimovic. Anthony. Joshua Kimmich. Anthony. And a timely intervention. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Can he put them in front? Kimmich. Now with Ødegaard. And a chance. Ødegaard. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. David Ginola. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. David Ginola. Now, options are plenty. No real threat, you've got to say. Diaby. James. Scott McTominay. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. On to Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic finding a forward. Real chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
1-0 then. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, it's advantage Chelsea after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Jadon Sancho. Scott McTominay. Now with Ibrahimovic. McTominay. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Can't miss, surely! That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And in the perfect position to read it. 30 minutes to go then. James. Maguire. It's with Gabriel. Sancho now. Moussa Diaby. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Minge. Good-looking sequence, this. Now in a more than decent position. Jadon Sancho. David Ginola. Now with Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Kimmich. Marek Hamšík. Son. Son. Diaby. Really clever pressing. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Sancho. So the final whistle now. It goes down as a victory for Chelsea to the delight of their...
Wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Anthony. Joshua Kimmich. Now Son. Plenty of support here. Kevin De Bruyne. Messi. Mbappe with it. Might it be Mbappe? And a goal! It's a finish of real class! No shortage of acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Heung-min Son. Marek Hamšík. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Vincent Kompany. Iniesta. It's a tidy-looking attack with Fabregas in the middle of things. Son. Now with Kimmich. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne on the move, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Kevin De Bruyne. Kimmich. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Kimmich. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Into the second half then, and Barcelona hold the advantage, but a long way from being settled. De Bruyne, happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Hamšík. Now Son. It's with Petit. So plenty of forward momentum. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Fabregas. Well, we're into the final half hour. This could level it. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Kevin De Bruyne. Fabregas. De Bruyne. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Barca recovering possession well. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Zambrotta. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Given away by Barcelona, and that is that. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.